Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
Kristen, welcome to Popternative. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
You know, this movie there's so much happening in this movie, but from an acting, filming perspective, I feel like there were so many things to learn about being on the set with everyone and filming this. What is one thing you can tell me that you learned the most about working on Knock on the Cabin?
Well, I learned a lot, but something really important is that Knight kept saying think the thoughts. So I truly thought about it a lot and I really couldn't understand it at first. But then I realized what he was talking about and it made my life easier for me. I mean, he just knows how to let you get into your character, and it's pushing you into your character, and it was pushing me into Wen and how to be like her better without making it too hard or too easy for her.
You know, you got to work with a lot of amazing people, and I do want to ask, one of the some of my favorite scenes of this film is with you and Dave Bautista, and I just want to know, was there any like advice off set that he gave you about acting and storytelling specifically? What were your interactions like with Dave Bautista, Kristen?
He was so gentle and so nice, and he is an excellent actor. So overall, I think sharing my scenes with him was pretty fun.
Absolutely. I want to know, now you know about M. Night Shyamalan and the fact that, you know, horror, the genre, is very popular and it's very big. What's it like working on a horror movie? What can you tell me about specifically that aspect of things? The fact that you were in a horror movie that a lot of people are going to be able to see in the movie theaters.
It was pretty funny behind the scenes, but when you actually see it, it's a little creepy.
Absolutely. What did you do to prepare for the role specifically? Like after you auditioned, you got the role, preparing to actually go in and film the scenes.
Well, of course I had to memorize the lines.
Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure. It's a lot of dialogue, and there's a lot of conversations with your family and with Dave Bautista and a lot of different characters. You did an amazing job there. I want to go back to, you said it was a lot of fun on set. Anything specifically, any stories on top of your head, anything really funny that happened that you could share? Is there a story?
I have something on the top of my head. So there was this water scene and we were just swimming, and then so we had to do a bunch of takes as usual. And we just kept getting wet, so we had to change, we had to redo the hair, and so to make it more fun, and I thought it was really fun, we did a race to see who could change the fastest, and another one to see who could get to the lake faster. And I would usually just always lose it. I'd always get to the lake last because they had to redo my hair, and my hair was way slower. And it was overall real fun.
No, it's always fun to hear the behind the scenes story. You watch the film and you're dialed in and you're scared. And like you said, there's freaky moments, there's creepy moments. And then hearing about how much fun it was behind the scenes, I think is one of the coolest things. It's going to be in theaters very soon. February 3rd, it's going to be in theaters. How exciting is this for you?
I mean, I can't wait for everybody to see this. And my friends have been talking about it a lot lately. And I hope everyone can enjoy this movie as much as I did when I first watched it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I wanted to ask you, besides acting, what are other interests or hobbies do you have? Like other activities or anything specifically?
Well, I do enjoy skating, and I also learn piano. I also do golf, and then I also do Chinese. So, and I have a bunch of other interests and hobbies like drawing, and soon me and my mom were talking about getting art classes, which I am very into. I have a lot of hobbies.
Keeping busy, absolutely. No, it's great. Knock at the Cabin, February 3rd in theaters. Kristen, thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting with you.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.